1,200-year mega drought, they say. Power outages and floods everywhere. They're saying it's a drought. It's definitely not a drought. Your microwaves are evaporating your water. There's 3 suns in the fucking sky. And on top of it, people want to know what's going on with Lake Mead. You know, when I left California, they legislated all the fucking dams open. They legislated all the fucking dams to be opened up so they could go to the fucking San Francisco Bay.
Why?
Because of a delta smelt that is an invasive species that they labeled endangered. That's why. That was the year I left California, and they've been legislating more and more water to go into the ocean instead of Lake Mead. It's been draining for years, thanks to California fucking legislature. California releasing water from reservoirs, claiming drought. What they don't say is that the state has been letting water out of the reservoirs across California for months now, and it's not going to the farmers. It's going to the fish. And they've been doing it for years. Do you see this? It's man-made drama. How many thousand times have I said they're going to blame themselves? They're going to blame themselves for all of this. Guess what?
Yeah,
this is their fault.
They're fucking doing.
They have released trillions of gallons of water. They're dumping it into the bay. They literally said the water belongs to the fish. Don't you remember that? It was a thing back in the day. They're still draining the goddamn lakes. The California State Senate aims to keep more water in California's rivers and streams to benefit endangered species of fish. Constitutional California right to fish. The Delta smelt is in decline. The Delta smelt is an invasive species that they have deemed endangered because they're not from there. Right there, almost extinct fish, keeping water off limits. I'm not joking. This is over fish.
For California waters, one like that is along the California Delta in Rio Vista, California. Well, John, right or wrong, the endangered smelt has become a poster child in this drought as cities and farms fight for water they claim is rightfully theirs.
It's a fish that nobody really cares that much about because it's a small, obscure fish.
Small at 3 inches long, but ounce for ounce, no species in California carries more weight.
When we are diverting our water to save a couple pinky-sized fish and leaving hundreds of thousands of acres to lie fallow, there's something wrong with our priorities.
Trying to blame the fish for a shortage of water is just not right. And
they're an invasive species, and they classified them endangered because there's so few of them. They're not from there. I've been screaming about this actually for years on my Facebook page. Not every day, but as soon as they started talking meat, I was like, "You're kidding me? They're gonna act like this isn't some kind of fucking drought. You're getting water all over the goddamn place. Everybody's getting rain and fire. You're on fire because of the fucking microwaves, hollowing the trees and making them burn. It ain't got dick to do with drought. This is my weather map currently. This is not drought. You just had power outages and shit all over in here for fucking rain. I heard it from 333 himself, and he knows what's going on. Maybe not. He didn't mention the fucking fact that California has legislated all of these dams run to the bay. They're using all of California's farm water and river water and everything else to flush out the toilet in the San Francisco Bay. Literally. Do you see the fires? Now, all this fuzzy shit, the purple and the brown, and stuff, that's lightning. You're getting rain. Do you see the fires? This is up in fucking Washington, Oregon. The rainy spots. Alaska's on fire. Texas is on fire. We're getting rain down here. We're on fire. We're on fire. There's fire up in here. There's rain all over the goddamn place. There's rain all over the place over here. They are on fire, evacuating, having record fires. Fire, fire, fire. It doesn't look like drought to me. It looks like there's 3 suns evaporating this water and fucking turning your goddamn trees hollow, and your house is made of kiln-dried wood that's burning. Put your dues in your pocket. They ain't using $1 billion weapon to burn a fucking house or a tree. And they sure as hell ain't putting color on it. You know, lasers are colorless. Stealth weapon, you fucking fucktard. It's not red and green like Star Wars. You're stupid.
Thunderstorms once again sweeping through the eastern part of the United States, generating power outages. Right now, as I do this video, 11,000 in New York, 29,000 in Virginia.
And he just said something about the mega drought. But he goes on to fucking all these goddamn storms and shit, and so many power outages because of storm. And this is what kills me. He comes over here trying to act like he's going to know something about the fucking Schumann frequency, and he leaves it as a mystery. Let me help you out.
For the background noise, you see a few spikes in the data just over 48 hours ago, but something else is going on in the background. Schumann resonance. Okay, coming over here to Lake Mead, we've seen yet another all-time record low. This is uncharted territory.
So he's talking about the unusual signatures between the spikes, and the spikes are heavy every day and all day, and he's confused. Well, the Schumann resonance is comprised in your ionosphere to Earth's surface. It bounces between the ionosphere and the Earth's surface because of lightning strikes. This has nothing to do with magnet like some fucking idiot, like, I don't know, Scientific Lee says. You can look it up. It's because of lightning strikes, and it's the speed of light around the Earth and the circumference around Earth with the space between the ionosphere and the Earth as the bounce point. That's all it does. Just like this, you got little working models. You can go look at it and fucking learn something, man. Don't listen to me. Go fucking learn this shit. I'm sick and tired of seeing everybody get it wrong. It's fucking stupid. It's easy. You know what's causing the fuzz? This right fucking here. See that? See that? Can you fucking see that? This is causing your fucking crunch. We are being hammered on both sides of the fucking planet by solar wind. A dead planet doesn't cause solar wind. Well, unless it's hush puppy. Then I guess the fucking guy pulls it right out of his goddamn ass. And people fucking throw money at him and thank him for his fucking lies. Do you see this? That's solar fucking wind. Why don't you go over there and thank Hush Puppy for fucking costing you your life because you didn't get ready for what's coming. For years, I've said the craziest shit, including the fact that the Coriolis effect doesn't matter anything anymore on fucking planet Earth because we have a polar vortex, a clockwise rotation on the north hemisphere, full clockwise, second layer of atmosphere. We are crushed to the third layer of atmosphere. That's the fuzz on your Schumann, constantly spiked. That's why people are fucking brawling each other at fucking Disney World.
The White House COVID response director, again on Fox News.
I knew these vaccines were not going to protect against infection, and I think we overplayed the vaccines, and it made people then worry that it's not going to protect against severe disease and hospitalization. It will, but let's be very clear. 50% of the people who died from the Omicron surge were older, vaccinated.
What? Stop the quote. I knew these vaccines were not going to protect against infection. Really, Deborah Birx? But somehow you forgot to mention that as people were being fired from their jobs for not taking this on the premise that if they took it, they would never be infected? When do you get criminally charged?
Soon, we hope. And
Hey, Susan. You know, you struck me on this information. I was freely putting it out there as a senator's investigator. I'm a little bit better than your fact checkers. Yeah, I threw out the fucking information knowing you were going to strike me. I recorded it. You are guilty, bitch. I have already begun the process. I have notified officially. Legal team of Google, your fucking boss, cunt.
you get criminally charged. Soon, we hope. And then there's the effect of the COVID vaccines on the elderly, the population most at risk. According to the Lancet, no less than, vaccinated people around Joe Biden's age are 80% more likely to become sick after taking the COVID shot as compared to unvaccinated people. Wait, what?
Because I did the research. Shot number 1 gives you clinical fucking AIDS, and it's coming out in the news. It was legitimate research from Moderna themselves, Susan. You're criminal.
80% more likely to become sick after taking the shot that was supposed to prevent them from getting sick? How is this not the banner headline? It's being ignored. Well, as one scientist wrote in the Journal of...
You motherfuckers struck me for the information before anybody ever got a goddamn shot, Susan. Timestamped on BitChute. You can't take that shit down, you fucking dirty bitch. You can't get in my fucking hard drives that I've been saving fucking 10 years documented harassment from you and Five Eyes. Suppressing information. It's over.
Virology, quote, the study showed that immune function among vaccinated individuals 8 months after the administration of 2 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine was lower than that among the unvaccinated individuals. So it's not just that your natural antibodies were more powerful than the vaccine. We've known that for a long time, though they lied about it. Turns out the vaccine appears to depress your immune system. This has massive implications, not just for COVID.
Because they have to. They're giving a live virus. They have to suppress your immune system to get it in there. Period. That's a medical fact. You and your fact checkers fucking struck that shit before anybody lost their life.
Horrible diseases you can get with a suppressed immune system. The Journal of Food and Chemical Toxicology found the same thing. Quote, vaccination induces a profound impairment in type 1 interferon signaling, which has diverse adverse consequences to human health. What the hell? And yet these people are on TV blithely admitting, oh.
And Susan, are you going to block this one? Are you going to block this information? Woman, are you going to further dig yourself a grave? You're done.
Adverse consequences to human health. What the hell? And yet these people are on TV blithely admitting, oh, well, we should do more study on that. After we forced it on the entire American population, on billions of people globally. And this might explain how Joe Biden got COVID after getting every available shot and telling us just a year ago that vaccines conferred total immunity.
The various shots that people are getting now cover that. You're okay. You're not going to get COVID if you have these vaccinations.
Hey folks, guess you heard this morning I tested positive for COVID, but I've been double vaccinated, double boosted.
So one of the response to this is great sadness, of course, because even people who didn't vote for Joe Biden believed his administration when they said this, because they were acting in the name of science. People were afraid of COVID in some cases.
I didn't believe it. I was a senator's investigator. I have a little more qualifications than your fucking fact checkers. Your fact checkers were wrong, and you were wrong, and you continue to be wrong, and you continue to be documented as wrong. You are breaking laws. You are complicit in murder. There is no nice way to say that, YouTube.